In this video, I will explain how to set up a dedicated sending domain GoHighLevel using one of my sub-accounts as an example. First of all, there is a really great article that you can find on GoHighLevel website, and that basically explains every single step and also has a video on how to do it. Let's talk about why this is important to have a dedicated sending domain. The short answer is to protect your domain reputation and prevent your emails to land in spam. So when you logged in into your GoHighLevel account, switch to the sub-account that you need and go to settings. From there, go to email services. And you will see this message if you didn't set up a dedicated domain before. So you can simply click here, or if you don't see this pop-up, you can click here and then add domain. It is basically all the information already provided here, so all you have to do is type the subdomain. It could be LC, MD, or whatever you'd like. So in my case, I will use LC repmkt.com and then click add and verify. So repmkt.com is my domain, and I'm creating this subdomain LC which I will going to be using for my emails from GoHighLevel. So from here, we can just click continue. And as you can see here, so my domain provider is Cloudflare. In your case, it could be some other hosting provider. If it's Cloudflare, it's really easy. So I just click authorize domain. If it's some other hosting provider, you can do this manually. So if I go back, or if I extend this view, so all you have to do is to add these records manually. So to show you how the process looks like, so let's say your website is not on Cloudflare and you can't do it automatically. So let me show you how to do this manually. So let's imagine that your service does not provide automatic configuration. And you need to add the records manually. You can simply click here and then log into your domain service provider, which could be, typically this is your hosting provider where you host your website. So in my case, my hosting provider or domain provider is Cloudflare. And I will add these records manually so that you know how to do this manually. So what I do simply, I click here to copy this record. And then I have to go to my domain. And then I go to DNS settings and you go to records. And then you simply click on add record. So let's go back. So we need a TXT type of record and we need LC. So let me copy it again. So here I choose TXT and then I put LC and value. So I just copy this and here and click save. So now I repeat the same for other records. So again, we need a TXT record. So I copy this one. I click new. I add TXT. And then I add this. Okay, so click save. That's done. So the next one is CNAME. So I copy this host. Then I go add. I need a CNAME. I put it here. Then I copy this. Here's what is important. Actually, I do not want to use proxy for this record because it may conflict. So I'll turn it off and I click save. So the next record is MX record. So I copy this. I go here, enter, copy this, and priority will set 10. And then another record, another MX, copy, add MX, and this. And we go here, and this one we set 20 because they have to be different. So save. Now we have to wait a little bit. So now I click verify records. I hope they're going to be propagated. Okay, so this one has not been propagated yet. Actually, I just checked the propagation, and it seems like we probably didn't add this DMARC. So let me just double check. So we have a TXT record for SPF. We have for the main domain. I don't see a record for the LC. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. So we're gonna copy this. We go here, we add a new record. This has to be a text record. So, and we're gonna set it up for LC domain. So it's gonna be very similar to the main domain. Underscore DMARC for this is the record for the main domain. And we're just gonna set up the same record for the LC domain. So that's the difference, underscore DMARC.lc. And this is for the main domain without LC. So, and the content, we're just gonna copy this. Yeah, that's right. And we're gonna save. We just want to make sure that everything green here. So all the statuses is saying verified. Okay, so from here, there are a couple of things that we need to do. So everything is verified, and we're just gonna go to verify domain. So now you will see this kind of card. Okay, so what we have to do is dedicated headers. We have to set up the name and email. So here's what we're gonna do. You click on these three dots, and click on set headers. And we're gonna say, in my case, that's, my spelling is really bad, so sorry guys. Real Estate Photography Growth Lab. And from email. So that's gonna be hello at mkt.com. So what that means is when when I send emails from my sub account, in the email box, the client will see Real Estate Photography Growth Lab as from name, and email is going to be hello@mkt.com. So I click save. So this is set. SSL certificate is issued, so we're good here. Another thing that I wanted to show you is how to test if your email have any issues. So there is a platform called mail-tester.com. This is a really great way to check if your email is valid and all the like records are correct. In this case, I'm going to test my email, but probably the score is not going to be ideal because the domain itself was created not a long time ago. So there is like typically there is a warm-up process for emails and for the domains that also affect your reputation, the domain reputation. So, but let me show you how to test this. So So you go back to, like, you were in settings, email services. So from here, you just go back and you go to automations and you click create workflow, start from scratch. So remember, we just created this email address, this email service. So the domain is fresh. So we're not going to add any trigger. We're going to add email. And by the way, if you don't see this like recent actions, you can just type email here and then click send email. So from name, real, okay, so real estate photography growth lab. From email, hello, repmkt.com. The subject, and then quick compose. So we just, so now from here, you go back to this service and copy this email. Then go back to test email. We just paste it here, and then we click send test email. So email sent. Now we go back to the service provider and we click check your score. Okay, so as expected, this score is not like 10 out of 10. But let's check. So what is important here is that we want to make sure that you properly authenticate it. So SPF is valid, DKIM seems to be valid. So all greens. Let's check what's going on here. HTML included in the message. No worry, that's expected. Yes. So when we send emails from GoHighLevel, they always include HTML because of the markup. So because of the design of the email itself. So I think we're good. So yeah, this is how you set up your dedicated email domain, and this is how you test your emails. Another quick thing that I wanted to show you is Postmaster Tools. Postmaster Tools help you optimize email performance. So I just choose my account. So now it's connected. And we just need to add this LC web domain to our Postmaster Tools. So if you Google Postmaster Tools, Google, it will send you to this page. So from here, you just click plus and then, so then you click next and you have to add this TXT record. And you already know how to do this. So we just go to, where is that, TXT, LC. We don't have to type the whole domain. We just need the subdomain because this is what we are verifying. So now it's verified, so all is good. We just click done. And now we have this domain also verified in Google Postmaster Tools. That's about it, and see you in the next one.